am live at C2E2, and who am I with today?
I'm Alexander.
Well, welcome, Alexander. Now tell me, what is your little booth all about?
We sell all kinds of anime accessories and cosplay accessories like swords. We got light up kinds, we got foam, we got bamboo, and anything else you could possibly think of.
Anything for me?
Oh, heck yeah. Maybe not actually, but we got red stuff, we got black and red stuff, we got stuff that can match your color scheme, but.
Okay, that could work for me. Now tell me, what brought you to C2E2?
Oh, we travel all over all kinds of different conventions, and this just sounded like the best one that was in our closest range.
I hope it wasn't a long drive for you.
Not too long. I usually slept most of the ride. The other guys, they're the drivers.
That's good. And then how big, if you know, how big of an estimate do you think your businesses would get? Especially on a Friday or Saturday, because I feel like a Sunday would probably be dead.
Yeah.
Or not like dead, but slow a bit.
It ranges. Like Friday's more of the looky-loos type day. Saturday also kind of sometimes ranges. Saturday's more of like a busier day when it comes to it. Like people are more like, oh yeah, I want to get that, especially before it's sold out. But Sundays also, it can be a mystery day, like a random day. Like sometimes it's really busy, sometimes it's not. Sometimes people are like, I want to get the thing before it's out. Or maybe we're gonna have a last day deal where you could get something like, because it's the last day, we don't want to just tear all this down. We'd rather you guys have it while you could get it, because we don't want you to wait and go home and get it shipped. That's going to just take forever and longer. We want to get it to you while you're here now. That's the whole entire experience. So I'm trying to hook you up while you can get it right here.
Hank Hill, Assistant Manager of Strickland Propane and Propane Accessories.
That's nice. And how about you?
Boomhauer, yo.
That's good too. And you, my good sir?
For all intents and purposes, Rusty Shackelford.
I think I am interviewing the wrong type of people here. So tell me, what are you all doing here? Obviously, your differences come together. Tell me what you're doing all at this one location.
Well, I've been asked here as a part of Strickland and Strickland Propane to market our propane accessories to the convention for their meets and heats.
You know, sometimes, man, you just gotta, just to take a step back and just, be with the friends you want, like, man, and, just, dang old, fan services, man, around here, like, talk about aliens, man, like the dang old, game over, man, game over. I tell you what, it's, we can talk about that, man.
Indeed, Boomhauer.
Now I'm here trying to investigate some misdemeanors going on and any conspiracies around in this city. I don't call it windy for nothing.
All right, what are you most excited for this convention this year?
To promote Strickland Propane and Propane Accessories, and to meet Mr. Dan Green / Yugi Moto himself, and I would shake his hand to let him know that we, King of the Hill, are the best anime ever. I tell you what.
Interesting, all right.
I tell you what, man, I was looking forward to that dang old, Josh Brolin, man, but he got that dang old cold flu, man. I tell you what, I was just looking forward to, because I really like those movies, man, those dang old Marvel movies, man. Talk about, I am inevitable. Talk about that, man, and talk about, Tom Holland Spider-Man, that dang old kid, just the dang old, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good, and the dang old dust in the wind, man, I tell you what.
Same question for you, sir.
I've been looking forward to some of the guests, like Boomhauer was saying, but I believe the dog flu that's been going around, sanctioned by the government, is what been going on. But I'm just around here to survey the area, enjoy.
All right. And I just have a question for you, sir, that you have your own booth this year. Would you mind telling me a little bit about that and what your cause is?
Well, it's a little group that I have, aside from my gun club that I run. It's a group where we do all sorts of photo shoots outside of conventions with a different theme. Like recently we did a Gotham, Batman theme one. A guy that fights outside the law, since the law doesn't do nothing good. We've also done others like X-Men.
So you do like superheroes like me and everything?
Really anything, We've done Harry Potter too. Just any kind of theme photo shoot. We can find cool places to do it as immersive as possible.
And then how many times do you do this? Like, is there any specific year, any specific day, or?
We usually do across like a few times a year, depending on the conventions we go to. Usually in the warmer weathers, we do like 2 or 3.
And who am I here with today?
Brendan Noble.
Thank you for letting me interview Brendan Noble. Now tell me a little bit about yourself. I see you have a booth here for all your books. What is that about?
So I'm an author of epic fantasy. I have 12 books written. I have two main series I'm talking about here, which are the Realm Reachers, which is the first book of the Crimson Court that I just launched, and then the Frostmark Chronicles, which is my Slavic mythology meets epic fantasy series.
And then how did this start out? Was this something you wanted to do when you were a kid, or was it something that you kind of discovered later in life?
It's kind of funny. I wasn't a big fan of like English class in school, but I'd always enjoyed reading. And then kind of when I was in college, I started kind of getting interested in doing some writing. But then my wife in 2019 inspired me to do National Novel Writing Month, which is kind of to start writing a book in a month, which is a tough challenge. But I started doing that in 2019 and I haven't stopped writing ever since.
We're kind of about the same. I never liked English class, but I love reading though.
Yeah.
So how many books have you written so far?
So this is my 12th book that I just released, and I'm working on the 13th.